degrees.
Alright, so
Okay.
if we...
This is Will and Josh signing on to...
So if we were to talk about them behind their backs,
Right.
that would mean that...
That
means we're just right behind them.
If we're talking behind their backs, then the back... imagine the back is like an object, not as something that has a front or a back, but just as a...
An object.
Like the back is not as an object, I mean, it's like an idea. The back is an idea. And
this doesn't make any sense.
No? Okay.
No, I'm sorry. Finish your thought.
I don't think I was going anywhere.
Will is a math major.
Okay.
But if he's a math major, he's supposed to, like, the main point of math is to prove things.
Yeah, but this is more like
very logical.
I think we should go to our second point.
Yeah. Well, because the only reason I stopped you was because if you have an object without a front or a back, then you can't be in front or behind.
Right. So let's say so if you talk behind someone's back,
yeah,
then that means that you're behind them, the person,
yes.
right? Now,
but see, if it's their back,
yeah,
that you're behind,
yeah,
then their back is still there. And okay, so can we agree that the front of the back is facing them, but they're facing away from you?
No, if I'm behind somebody,
yes,
I'm facing the front of their back.
Right. So that we agree.
The front of this is the front of my back.
Yeah. Oh, the audio can't see it, but
I
understand.
Like where the back of my T-shirt is the front of my back.
Yeah.
Right.
The front of your T-shirt.
The back of my. T-shirt.
Yeah. Okay, I agree.
The front of the back of my shirt is the front of my back.
Yes, I agree.
All right.
Okay, we're on the same page.
Okay. So when you talk about somebody behind their back,
yes,
it's not that you're like the back is one thing and you're behind it. So
why not?
It's like what? Wait, what? Why not? What?
Why is it not? Like, ooh, wow! Look at that.
Well, what I'm trying to argue is that
Can you tell me what that is?
I don't know what that is. It looks like a monster truck.
That's giant field.
Something
thing that's gonna like blow up the world.
It's Hawk Nelson.
That's their tour bus. So the behind. So I'm trying to argue that saying I'm talking about you behind your back is a legitimate statement that actually makes sense.
I agree. I think it is.
So yeah, but we're just trying to figure out how it is, right? Or are we past that point?
I think we're past that point. We're trying to determine the logistics of
the back.
Yeah.
What would be the statement that would actually be anatomically correct to say?
I suppose that's what we're arguing. Yeah, we need to be PC.
Which I think it would be, I'm talking about you in front of the front of your back. Right?
Okay, but see that generally people normally state that the back is behind. Like in all cases, just because it's behind of what you visually see, right?
Yes.
So in that case, would the back always just be behind?
So
there would never be a front to it. It's just.
But
behind.
like if I'm talking behind your stomach, what does that mean?
What?
If I'm talking about you behind your stomach. Wait, what about like behind your chest? No, that's all. Oh, I see what you mean. Like behind the back would be behind the back. Yeah. Right.
Adding another thing to
Right.
my
So
pile of things.
I think putting in front of behind your back is not only contradictory, but it's also not even contradictory. It just sounds like it's the same thing.
No. What I'm saying is the front. I'm talking about you in front of the front of your back.
But see, that's the thing. People normally perceive the back as just being behind,
right?
Not anything in front. Well, why am I going to this concert? It's 4 hours long.
Oh, gosh.
It's gonna be fun.
You're here. Hi, Josh.
Hi, Kim.
I didn't realize you were here.
Really?
I did, but like.
Oh, going to the concert.
Well, like it didn't click with me that you hadn't been like decided until now.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it. All right. So, this is the front of my back.
Okay.
This is the front of my back. Like,
so what's behind your back then?
Behind my back is the seat.
No, what's the rear end of your back? If that's the front,
This
what's
is
the
front
back?
of my back. The back of my back is the inside of my body.
The inside of your body,
Like my stomach.
not your chest.
No, because that's the chest.
Okay. So
it's,
the chest
it's literally
is not,
the back of the back.
So there's no connection between the chest and the back.
Except that the chest is on the front, the back is on the back.
Yeah, so what's in front of the back?
In front of the back is behind me.
Okay, so what's the back of the back?
The back of the back is the inside of my body.
So the front of your chest is outside of your body.
The front of my chest is the front of my chest.
And the back of your chest is inside your body.
Inside of my body, yes.
Okay, so if I ever wanted to say I'm going to talk about you behind your chest,
You would
I'd
say
go
I'm
inside
going,
of you.
You would say I'm going to talk about you inside of your stomach. Yes.
No, your stomach. No.
No, that's what it would be like
No,
or inside of your lungs or whatever.
No, because it would be
you're
inside
right.
your body, but
Because
it's not.
It's not inside of something else. You're right.
Yeah.
It'd be like I'm talking about you between your rib cage and your
Abdomen.
abdomen, or like beneath the skin. Or I wouldn't say. You know what? Actually, the front and the back are like just concepts. They're not actually body parts.
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
So could the front and the back just be referring to like an idea?
Yeah, you're right.
Not a body part.
It's a social construct.
Right.
Yeah.
So the front and the back don't actually exist. So saying I'm talking about you behind your back doesn't mean anything unless back is something and it's not.
Well, back is something. That is a body part. Your back.
No, it's your spine.
Yes.
But your spine isn't your back.
Why do we call it the back?
I know, because it's on the back of your body, but there's nothing there. You've got like your rib cage, your spine, your tailbone,
And
your
muscles.
pelvis, whatever. Yeah, your muffles.
Muffles.
Your muscles. But you don't actually have like a back except for everything. There's no one thing.
Except
you
for
call the
everything.
back. Unless the back, maybe the back is actually an abbreviation for the back of your body.
Oh, there's music now.
You guys can keep talking.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Human back. Let's see.
Oh, it's on Wikipedia. That means
The human back is a large posterior area of the human body, rising from the top of the buttocks to the back of the neck.
okay.
And it's it's the region of the posterior that goes.
It's like the back
Between-
of your stomach area. It's like okay.
No,
you
it's
go,
not
you
the
go.
back of your stomach area. It's the clump of muscle and everything that leads in. Not even just muscle. It's everything inside
Yeah.
that is just behind you, from
Right.
your butt to your neck,
Right. So from everything like to the bottom of the butt or the top of the butt.
top of the butt.
So like from your waist pretty much to your neck.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard people refer to your butt as the backside.
Yeah.
So maybe it
The
is the back.
backside. That just gets really confusing because like
Yeah,
the backside of your body, the backside of what? What are you talking
Like
about?
it's off to the side, but it's also in the back,
Yeah.
or it's on the side of the back.
So the back is something. But wait, we call it the back. What about the front? Why isn't it like I don't say, hey, I'm gonna punch you in the front.
We say, hey, I'm gonna punch you in the chest.
Or like
right?
I'm gonna kick you in the back. No, it's like I'm gonna kick you in the back, but I'm not gonna kick you in the front. I'm gonna kick you in the chest. Yeah. So the chest and the back are synonymous opposites? Are negative reciprocals?
What do you mean negative reciprocals? What
like,
would that be?
Or negative, like if you negate the back, you get the chest.
Oh yeah.
So if you negate the back, you get the chest, not the front. The front isn't a body part. It's only the back.
So the back to the
What?
negative one is the front.
The back times -1 is the
No,
chest.
to the negative one, right?
To the -1 power? No, that would be like the square root of. Or that would be
Oh,
1
you're right.
over the back.
Yeah. Well, because if you. Okay, so if we say it's the back times -1, we're assuming that the chest is negative. Or no matter what we do, we're assuming one of them is negative.
Right.
Oh, but that would make sense on an X, Y, Z coordinate scale. One of them would have to be negative because
Right.
one is in front of the other.
Yes.
So on a Z coordinate plane.
They're like vectors that are not parallel.
Yeah.
Or the vectors that are
Yeah,
parallel
yeah.
pointing in opposite directions.
So say that our heart is the center point of our body.
Right.
And from there, the X and Y and Z axis go off.
Right. Okay.
So we are off-centered. We're
So-
constantly off-centered. Well, we're off-centered. God,
what?
God made us
The
to
heart?
be. Yeah.
Because of the heart?
The heart is
And
over here.
So like
we need to
the Z
be
is pointing this way.
Yeah.
The X is pointing.
Yeah.
that way.
So nothing is front or back. Everything is just in the wrong place.
But that's if the heart is the center of the body.
You're right.
Now, what if we say, like, the nose determines, like, the nose is the center of the body from the front to the back. And, like, you create, like, a little line here that splits the body down in half.
You know what,
And there's,
Will?
like,
That's right. Because
like,
when people
there's,
start...
like, the nose axis. which is the axis.
When people start drawing, they typically start with the head.
Start with the head, yeah.
You're right.
So is the head the center of the body, then? And, like, if you brought the head all the way down, that would be the center. So the head is the the top of the head is the
because
Z-axis.
the head contains the brain,
right?
Which is our basically computer.
You know the canyon in the middle of the brain? Yeah. If you took a axis and put it straight through the middle of that, you would get the Z-axis of the body.
You're right.
Right.
You're absolutely. Well,
or is the digestive system?
No, it's not.
Okay.
I think we learned a lot today.
I think so.
We still haven't solved the problem.
Get back to the original. What does it mean to talk about somebody behind their back?
So,
okay, which one's the y-axis? Y-axis is this way or this way?
This way is the z-axis.
No, z is up and down.
Oh, that's right. So
z is up and down. I would say y is from front to back.
And X is from side to
left
side.
to right.
Yeah.
Which means this is positive, this is positive.
So this would be negative. So the back would be negative 1.
Yes. So the back would be -1, but if you multiply the back by -1,
then you get the chest.
The chest.
Which is positive.
Which is not the front. There's no front.
You're right.
So our bodies don't have our chest is the front of our body.
But we don't have a front.
But there's no body part called the front. But there is a body part called the back.
You're right. We have a back, but we don't have a front because they're both human social
say I'm
constructs.
talking about you in front of your front because there is no front. Like, because I'm talking about you in front of your chest. But then that just puts a weird image in your mind, you know, like if I'm like right up to your chest.
And then I put my face to your chest and talk to you.
So you know what you say, I'm talking in front of you.
Yeah.
And then front comes into the picture again.
Yeah, you're right.
In front of you though, but front, maybe it's my front, but I don't have a front. Nobody has a front.
Well, it goes back to what we talked about and how front is just something we made up.
Front,
so
yes, right.
it was just something that we all have an idea of, but not necessarily something that we have on our body.
Yeah.
Whereas
the
back
is.
Yeah.
So what is the opposite? No, so the opposite of the back is the chest. What's the opposite of the front? It's not the back. Because the back is already here.
It could be the back, but it's a different back. Yeah.
So when you say I'm talking about you behind your back,
it could be back subscript 1.
Back sub 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So back sub 1 is the opposite of front.
Yes.
And back is the opposite of chest.
Yes. So then that still begs the question. That doesn't have anything to do with.
So, well, the question we have to ask is when you say I'm talking about you behind your back, are you referring to the body part or back sub 1?
Oh, you're right. Because that's very important.
And do we own our front and our back? Or are those social ideas that just everybody has?
That's social ideas that everyone has. If you were to...
Oh, wow, it's a duck.
I like his little hat.
Oh, it's
Duck!
so pretty.
It had a little yellow feet.
It had a little black hat made out of feathers.
And a front and a back.
And a front and a back.
Oh my god.
So
okay, but
I'm saying...
I would say that if I were to raise my child and I were to teach him that the front is actually what we consider the back and his back is what we consider the front, then no, his front and back would not be... yes, his front and back would be his own, but it wouldn't be the same as everyone else's.
So you could hypothetically teach your child that their chest is the back of their body?
You could.
And their back is the front of their body.
Absolutely.
Because there's back and back sub 1.
Yeah.
Nice. Wait, I want to call it back prime, actually.
Okay,
I feel like that's
better.
Because
yeah.
sub 1 makes me think 1, but then it's like the first one is actually the...
Yeah, you're right.
So back is the... So back is the body part. Back prime is the idea of
Wait, but
the back of the body.
Why would it be prime though? 'Cause it's not like it's a derivative or anything.
Yeah.
No, but I think that's just like denoting the second version of it. Yeah, you're right though. You're right. So what about back sub 2? Back sub 1, back sub 2?
Okay.
So
back sub run would be the... How about we just say backside? That might make it easier.
Wait, what is backside referring to though? The opposite of the
Oh, you're right. You're right.
I think we should say
back sub 1, back sub 2.
Why isn't there a word
You're
for
right.
this?
Behind. We'll say front and behind.
Front and behind. But I don't like that because that like when you say I'm going from front to back, it's not.
Right.
I'm
We're here. Wrap it up.
Okay, so in conclusion,
We'll talk about this on the way back.
we have a front and a back.
We have a chest and a we have
a back. We have a chest and a back.
We have a chest and a back sub 1. We have a front and a back, sub 2.
And
then,
that's as far as we've gotten. We still haven't solved the age-old question: what does it mean to talk about somebody behind your back?
But yeah, we have 15 minutes and 30 seconds to talk about it on the way back.
Sounds good to me.
I have to stop and get gas on the way back.
Nice.
Oh, and we're gonna get gas. That's gonna add like at least another 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Signing off.
Will and Josh.
Doodly-doop.